What's good? It's your boy Ron, and let's get straight to it. So, brother Polight, he's a guy. He speaks on different information about the black culture, and he tries to enlighten people about who we are and things of that nature. He's been charged with raping his girlfriend's 14-year-old daughter. So I'm gonna give you the short version of the story. So basically, his girlfriend let him take her daughter to some event or after party. They somehow ended up in a hotel room. He was drinking, he was offering her drinks, and then he had a sexual act with this young lady, and they found his semen on this young lady. And basically he raped his girlfriend's daughter. Sick. So sick. And I always thought it was something weird about that dude. But the main reason I want to talk about this situation is because this type of thing happens way too often. That's why I tell women, if you have a daughter, especially a young daughter, whether she's a child or a teenager, be careful with the men you bring around your daughters or kids in general, because you have sickos that are with women but looking at that woman's daughter, you know, because there's just a lot of sick men. You know, this world advertised sex so much and everything's so sexual. So you have a lot of perverts out here. Sex is on their mind all the time, and they want to take advantage of women. And the easiest target is a child, is a minor. And these men target minors. So you have a woman, she meets a guy, she has a beautiful teenage daughter, well developed, let's say she's 16, meets a guy, and then the guy sees her daughter and he's looking at the daughter like, damn, this happens too much. And fellas, if you have a daughter and you're not active in your daughter's life, please get active in your daughter's life, because the last thing you're going to want is for your child's mother to meet a guy and this guy is looking at your daughter and he end up touching your daughter. Because like I said, this happens all the time. It happens too much for my liking, bro. And it's frustrating, because I feel like these women, they meet these men and they just let these men manipulate them. They fall victim to these men's sick ways, and then their children end up becoming victims. This 14-year-old girl had no business being out with this grown man. Had no business. She should have been with her friends having a sleepover, at home watching movies, eating ice cream. But this young girl is in a hotel room with a grown man and there's liquor in the room. The mother should get locked up with him. I don't care if I think he was gonna know. Why are you letting your daughter go off with this grown man by themselves? He's been looking at this girl for years. They've been dating, for I think a year or something. He's been looking at this young girl the whole time. The first time he met her, he had his eyes on her, and he found a perfect opportunity to take advantage. And you know, she young. She probably all like, well, you know, giving her alcohol. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. If you have a daughter, man, you need, and fellas, if you have a daughter, you need to be active at all times, because especially if you're not with the child's mother. That's why I say, and that's a whole nother topic. That's why I say keeping the families together is the best thing that could ever happen. And if you can't keep the family together, at least have a great co-parenting relationship with the other parent, because you don't want no stranger to come into the situation and do something to your kids. Brother Polight, he's trash. I always thought he was weird. You know what I'm saying? I always thought the man was throwed off. But he's going to get his. Because you know, in prison, they don't like men coming in there touching on little kids. they end up getting touched on. But he might like that. I don't know. But listen, man, my prayers go out to that young lady. Listen, man, protect your children at all times. Be careful with the people you let around your children. Just protect your children. Don't be so open to just letting your children go off with people, because everybody not right up here. But it's your boy Ron. I'm out.